Hello and welcome. My name is Ebony.
And I'm Nico.
And we are
EboNics podcast,
where we build a language around
life, love, and legacy.
Boom boom.
What's happening? New week, new set. Feeling good?
Feeling tired?
Oh man, this has been a long week, y'all.
Weeks.
Yeah. We missed a week because we were moving and getting set and everything, and we just didn't want to overdo it. So, in order to love ourselves well, we said no. Let's just put it off. This is our family. These are babies in the middle. They turned out great. I'm excited. What you got?
We attended the LoveHour podcast digital conference 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
Yes, and it was phenomenal.
It was dope.
Our main two marital issues are sex and communication. So we have some takeaways from the conference speakers to share with you all.
I'm excited. Keep the conversation going. I'm here for it. What we starting with?
What do you want to start with?
Sex.
Well, here you go.
All right. So our first question was...
This one is not just sex. It was about intimacy, romance, and sex.
Okay. So this question, these are all questions that you walked away with?
No, they're questions that the speaker posed for us to discuss.
All right, I just want to make sure I gave the right person props. So this question was, how can I be more interesting to you? What would be a different word that help me better understand this question? Because I understand.
Captivating.
Okay, that's better. I don't know. I feel like if you owned a lot of your sexiness in your body, that would definitely captivate me. It'd be like, oh, okay, that's what I'm talking about. Because you're you're hot. I got me one. Do you believe that? Do you agree?
I do not use the word sexy to describe myself, no.
See? Yeah, and if you actually...
That don't even feel...
See? And it's a bunch of things you do that I would say are very sexy. And you just be like, that word, like, me? Me? And it's like, come on, dog. If you own that confidence...
That word feels very mature. I don't feel mature.
Okay, we'll see.
Thanks, though.
That's interesting. See? Why not?
Why what?
Why? If this is the word sexy, why do you feel like you were like over here?
I don't know.
Who's sexy to you? A woman.
Zoe Kravitz.
Now, what about her screams sexy?
I don't know. She has this allure. I'm just like, get it, girl.
What's alluring? Like, what is it? Because I feel like she, and what I've seen her in, she's not like seductive or anything like that. She's not any of that. She just kind of like owns herself, like her body, the way she carries herself. I mean, sometimes I've seen her dress in like sexy clothing, but then other times I see her just dressed in like a leather jacket or something like that, and she still looks like she's owning it and she's confident.
So I need to own it, whatever it is.
Yeah, I feel like a big part of sexy is
confidence.
Are you not a confident person?
Depends on the day. Overall, yeah. But sometimes I'll be like, girl, no.
Well, that's my answer.
Own my
sexiness. Say it.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
You said own it. It is sexiness.
Yeah, own your sexiness.
Okay.
That'll make you more captivating.
I'm working on owning my awkward. Now you done through. Okay.
I feel like you owned that already. The awkwardness is fun. I love it. So
I feel captivated. So I don't know how to answer this.
You feel captivated. All right.
I do. I just told you the other week that you still impressed me. You thought you weren't impressive anymore.
Yeah, I didn't think I had anything else to offer. I was like, oh, well, anything else? Nope.
You just built me a set.
Man,
I was finna cry, y'all. I just looked at this little green pipe on the wall and got all the feels.
So I put together this light. Like I went to Home Depot and got all the different like little piping pieces, and we already had this little string light situation with this big old light bulb, and I was like, I'm gonna put something together, and I did.
And then you covered the cord, which I love, and then painted so you can't even.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't have an answer.
Okay.
I'm not uncaptivated yet.
I feel like that's your all these things I did is serving your love language.
What's that?
Acts of service.
To get things done?
Yeah. So when I do things, those are considered impressive or whatever.
No. I don't think it's impressive when you wash clothes, but I still like it.
Well, I won't say infatuation, but I love like vacuuming and mopping.
Cleaning floors?
I mean, not necessarily just cleaning floors, but it's like those specific things. I really like doing them.
And I do not.
And you made a comment like, that's great. Like it was surprising. I'm just like, well, maybe that makes me a little more captivating. Doing things that first of all, you don't hear men say that they enjoy doing often, but then also the fact that you don't even like doing them at all. I don't know. I won't speak for you.
There's just like no end to the things you're good at. We will pick up a random hobby and you just are great.
If I'm going to do something, I'm going to try to do it.
So just
my best.
What was the original question? How can you be more captivating? Just keep trying new things.
Okay.
Because I usually end up very impressed.
Okay. I'm with it.
And do those things with me. Don't just be going and getting hobbies and then telling me about it.
Alright. No taking. How can I be more romantic? First of all, am I romantic? I gotta do better.
I think you're more romantic than I am.
I agree.
So, yes.
Okay. But how can I be more romantic? I just want to see if I feel like I'm romantic, but if you don't feel like I'm romantic, then I'm like, well, I got to do better. Or at least I'm not doing it in a way that you feel loved.
You are romantic, and you do romantic things that I appreciate. Like, you bought me flowers once, and I was like, that's not my zhuzh. And you haven't bought me flowers anymore.
Absolutely. Save that money.
So, you listen. That's good. And then you feed me, which is eternally romantic.
See, I don't know.
You don't feed me crap. It's good things.
But see,
quality things.
Since I cook, it's hard to decipher when it is considered romantic than Wednesday. Like, what's the difference? What would make me cooking for you romantic?
I don't think there needs to be a difference. Just be romantic on Wednesday. When I was eating meat, Nick came home with a Steak and Shake bag. Oh my God. Made my life.
Did it make
crispy
my night?
onions, barbecue sauce.
This ain't no commercial.
This is so good.
This girl about to relapse.
That was very sweet and thoughtful. I was like, that's so romantic. Maybe my bar is low.
No, it's just sounds like more acts of service.
Fed me.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
That's my kind of romance.
All right.
Put your phone up. Give me food. I like music.
Okay. That's easy.
How can I be more romantic? Am I romantic?
I think we've had romantic moments. But even in them, thinking about it, you were bashful.
That's the dwarf I am. Bashful.
And it came off more. You have the tendency to be more cute than sexy.
See, that's what I think.
Cute is cool.
I don't even think it's just like how I am. I think even how I look. Me and my sister had this conversation all the time. We can do our makeup the exact same way.
Mm-hmm.
When we're done, I look cute and she looks sexy, like sensual. I just look cute. Like, I don't know how to break that.
I feel like she's probably a little more sensual than, because it's not just in the look, like it's like in like how you carry yourself. So like if we was to take pictures,
mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of females they take pictures and they often say, okay,
they know how to serve.
Yeah,
I just do this.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna channel it. I'm gonna work on it.
Okay. Because if you put them 2 fingers up, yeah. But you're right. Cute will be considered. That doesn't sound as mature as
I
sexy.
need a sexy coach, guys. Hook me up.
Okay. I mean, I don't know what's considered really.
I don't know either.
I don't know if I consider myself a sexy person. I take that back. I feel like I'm a sexy person sometimes. Now explain to me. I would love to hear how and why you feel that I am a sexy person, or I do sexy things.
We know I'm attracted to random things.
So please don't say that my sexiness is just random quirks. And
I don't mean quirks.
So what is it? I'm
stuff I'm attracted to, and that have been like, ooh.
Let me see if it's just gonna drop. Go ahead. This is my sexy bar.
That thing on this wall. Budgeting.
Okay.
Getting something done on time and under budget. I'm like, oh.
Okay. I do stuff on time and under budget. Okay.
I also like you look nice.
Thanks. Give you a little bit for that. Come on. Give me a little something.
I don't know what you're looking for.
I mean, just Well, I know I'm a confident person, so
You're confident, but you're not like loud and gaudy about your talents because they're numerous.
First of all, I feel like there's always gonna be somebody better than you out there.
I don't know them.
And then I feel like I just own my face or my body just because what I'm gonna do, get a new one.
People do it every day.
Yeah, I ain't got money like that. And I don't really care to, you know. If that's your thing, you do it. This is just me. But yeah, I'm just like, hey, this my nose, these my cheeks, like.
It's a great nose.
Alright.
You're my dreamboat.
How can I be more romantic? Bring you more food?
Yeah, get these beautiful little people away from us.
Alright. Last part in the sexy romantic intimacy piece. Do I enjoy or do I appreciate the sex debrief?
Yes.
Your example is, does this do something for you?
That's not my example. That's a question. The example that the speaker said was like, you have sex and then the next day you're like, babe, I had a great time.
Or just afterward?
Yeah.
Like later? Yeah. Because first of all, it's like, that right there makes me think she enjoyed it so much that she's still thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
I did something right. And then it gets me thinking that you either want more or you're at least thinking about me. So like we are now connected, or just kind of in this little space to where we just longing for each other, wanting more type stuff. Not just more sex, but just more just connection and all that stuff. So I enjoy it. I just don't want to be walking away. I mean, whether I got off or not, but just like, I'm satisfied and I don't care about you. Like, no, this is a moment I would like to know what works, what doesn't. So next time I can get the debrief. That was great. What about you?
I didn't even consider it because it was not posed to women that I can recall. Do I appreciate it?
You're like, okay.
I don't know. Probably.
So clearly it doesn't do anything for you. All right.
That's probably not true.
Especially nice
if I'm in one of my moods where I'm like, girl, you just look a mess right now.
I think all of that will help. If you prepare yourself going in to where you feel sexy, you're definitely in the mood, and it's not just like you're doing something. Like for me, like this is one of those moments where you're just like,
doing you a solid?
Yeah, let me just do him a solid, break him off something that's, you know. If it's something where you want it, you're owning yourself, you feeling pretty, whatever, all of that would probably, I don't know, you would want to walk away knowing that this went well, like this worked or whatever. I don't know, I feel like you just kind of, I think it'll help you if you just went in with a different mentality. I'm curious on what's your mentality going into it a lot of times. Because me, I'm just like, okay, she wants me. She like, I feel like all of that is just, this is a sexy moment to where it's just like being desired. Like somebody wants you, like stuff like that. Like when you, man, it be moments like that where I'd be like, "Dog, that was hot, that was sexy," and I don't feel like you even know. You just be like,
it varies.
We gonna dive into that. We gonna get that Ebony out of.
Okay.
Sexy coach.
Find me one. Something else that I forgot to write down, but was a good point, was, help me if I said this wrong. The speaker said, she was talking about how if dudes want to have sex like Thursday, then they should start. What is the word?
I already know what we're talking about.
Like,
it's actually a different point.
I can't get the words. Like, start putting the work in on Monday.
Talking about foreplay.
Yeah.
And she was like,
if you want sex Thursday, foreplay starts like Monday.
Yeah. That's one of these points. Let me see.
That was a good point.
So you agree with that?
Because you got to warm up. I'm like an easy bake oven. And you're like a toaster.
You a hard bake oven. You one of them old school ovens where you got to throw wood in there and treat the wood.
Wood burning?
Yeah, man. It's not just a...
Those smell good. Make good pizzas, too.
Okay. Let's focus, though. Oven.
The other part... Or go ahead. There was another piece that I was going to say.
Say the piece and then we'll go into it.
She said, foreplay starts... I don't know if I'm saying this right either. Like, foreplay for next time starts right after this time.
Yep. So, let's go into actual starting.
Actual what?
Actual, like, starting the process of foreplay for you. Because you don't need that long.
It's called chore play for me.
Yeah. I sweep another floor.
Clean up. Put them kids in the bed, clean. Like, just relieve me of things to do.
The problem with that is I'm taking on more work than I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired. I gotta do more things to then relieve you, but putting on more work on myself and then expecting for us both to be just ready to go. Like, no, nigga, I'm tired. Like, well, I'm sorry to call you, but yeah, nigga, I'm tired. Like, you see me sweeping up these floors? Like, yeah. You don't care?
I care, just doesn't change my answer.
Yeah, I mean, that right there is difficult to... I mean, if that's the truth, it's just like one of those that sucks. These... nah, it's just... Oh, it's just... And... For me, we have 2 little kids. We have busy work schedules. I be having events and stuff. So if I want to have sex with you, I got to put in the work for 3-4 days to get us there, hoping that nothing happens while I'm trying to climb this mountain.
I'm a mountain.
Whatever. No, you're just like up there chilling, and I got to do the work to get to you.
What do you mean I'm chilling?
Not just like you're not doing nothing, but just it's a mountain for me to do all this other stuff of cleaning. Let me do this. Let me take this off our plate. Let me take this off our plate. Because while your plate is getting empty, my plate is getting...
No, that is to have a great time. If you just want an okay time... then you don't have to do all that. I'm just going to be distracted.
I don't want that.
What?
So yeah, so back to my point. I'm taking all this stuff off your plate just so you can feel relaxed and whatever. And And by the time I get up here, I'm, and you're like, let's have sex. And I'm like,
but just lay down.
I want to be able to enjoy it too.
Just kidding.
I was about to say, come on, dog. This ain't cool. Do you see any of my frustration? Like,
It's exhausting.
So what you got? What give are we doing on your side?
Doing it anyway. Even when my plate stays where it's at. But the quality will not be the same. That I don't know how to fix.
Man, I just had a conversation with this guy, single guy. It was just like, man, I don't think sex gonna be that hard, you know. And I was just like, why would you say that? I mean, because it's just like, I'm
it's
like,
probably
bro,
easy right now.
I mean, that is such a false narrative. Sex is easy. And I want every single person out there listening to that, or to this, I'm sorry, to know that, every marriage is the same. But sex might not be an easy thing at all. And it's going to take a lot of...
You said every marriage is the same?
Isn't the same. If I did correction, whatever. Every marriage is not the same. Yeah, because that's something that I thought was the case. And I don't know if I got that from TV or if I just expected or hoped it would be an easy thing. But yeah, that's crazy. So sex for you. So back to what the therapist said or the person said, because actually my therapist said the same thing. Monday I got to start doing the work. And my biggest thing with that, like let's say I'm cool with doing the work. We have two little kids who just...
They're demanding.
You just don't know what it's going to look like. So if I'm doing all the work and then Wednesday hit, here it is, Monday, doing the work. Tuesday, doing the work. Wednesday, doing the work. But then Wednesday, they want to act up and you have a rough night, or then they just throw you off, then it's almost like I'm resetting. And it's just like, this ain't fair. Like, you're going to have to come down this hill. And it's like, you're saying, if you come down the hill any little bit, it's going to affect the quality of sex.
I didn't say any little bit. I think that's your visual.
Well, give me something. That's what I'm asking. Like, give me your part of this that you are fighting,
Low
that you
desire.
are going against or whatever. I get low desire doesn't mean like no desire, but explain to me what wanting sex looks like for you.
What does that mean?
I'm higher desire, which means that if you come at me and offering sex, we're having sex. Dishes dirty, kids up, whatever, like closed door and whatever. But it's so much of that affects you to even get to that point of having sex. So let me ask this: is it two different things? You're also low desire and you have all these different obstacles. Is that two different things, or are you a low desire because you have all these obstacles?
No, those are two different things.
Okay, well, that I have two battles. So you're low desire and you have all these obstacles that's in the way that you have to get checked out that'll make the possibility for sex greater. So what do you do to help remove these boundaries and these obstacles that make the opportunities greater for you to have sex?
I make systems. Like schedules. Instead of worrying about the laundry all week, I make one day I wash everything, I fold everything, I hang everything up. That has helped. And having the machine in the home.
Yeah, because going out to do laundry sucks.
That's something I did.
So you saying
made a schedule.
So you're saying because of your schedules, the possibility for sex should be greater now?
Yeah, so if I see a hamper full of clothes, I'm like, not today, clothes. I'll get you Saturday. Most people can just do that. And it don't take a second thought. When I see things like this pile on the floor, I cannot not see it.
But you can't see that pile on the floor and be like, not right now, pal. I'll get you tomorrow. Or I'll get you in 12 minutes.
No. Not all the time. Because it might be like 8 versions of that going on at one time. And I'm just like, there's no space in this place. That is right.
Okay.
Maybe we can just make sure our room looks great and clean and smells good. And then close the door.
I've been making the bed lately.
Mm-hmm. And when I come home, I'm like, look at it.
Let's get in it.
We just
or just look at it. I don't want to just.
We just talked about today how I like things to look good, smell good, taste good. Like my senses need to be pleased, and then I'm exponentially more pleasant, more relaxed, more willing to do whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Not whatever.
I get that, but again, if I'm doing the work, and then Wednesday we have a crazy pamper day, and it's like,
what is that?
Smelly Pampers, and it's just like the smells instantly turn you off.
I'll take them outside to the dumpster.
Okay, we'll try. I'm down to try. I'm just saying, it's like little things like that. So whereas if it's I'm doing it for multiple days, mm-hmm. everything has to flow or go well in order for this continuation to build versus drop down or whatever. Like, and it's a lot of times I don't even know, like, foreplay or short play or whatever. If I'm doing what I gotta do, it's almost like if I'm doing the chores that I'm supposed to be doing, it should happen naturally then. Is that not a true statement?
I think that's an oversimplified statement, but it helps.
Why is it oversimplified?
Because people are complex. I am complex.
Which is, I'm trying to figure out how to better serve you or how to better love you.
I'm saying it might have literally nothing to do with you. I might get reprimanded at work or something. Like, I might be
so pissed if I'm doing everything right at the house.
It might have nothing to do with you. My cousin could end up in the hospital with COVID. Like, there are outside circumstances that you have no control over, that I have no control over, mm-hmm. don't know how they're going to impact me.
Right.
So, I don't know.
I mean, I know that, but that is my frustration with having to do work over such a huge span of time, mm-hmm. just to get you in the mood. And anything could happen in the midst of that'll make me or make the work start over, and I'm like, gosh, what are you doing to shorten this span of time, And if laundry, a scheduled system.
I said systems.
You only throughout
putting
laundry.
The kids on a bedtime and sticking with it, which means dinner can't be at 8 because they need to be fed and in the bed by 8. Structure. I feel like our life has been so, like, spontaneous, not in fun ways. Like, not spontaneous, like, oh, let's go on a trip. Spontaneous, like, oh, dang, we got something every day this week and didn't realize it.
Mm-hmm. Even lately?
No. I'm saying in general. That has been our experience for very long seasons.
For sure. And now?
Now what?
That was our experience, and now it's not. So I was trying to see where you going with that.
No, now we still have things that come up, and we're like, oh yeah, this is today. I'm saying the randomness does not help.
For sure.
We need a family routine.
That's true.
I need a family routine.
So, I cook.
Most of the time.
Like,
I've been cooking more lately, so you don't have to.
Yeah.
Quality's not the same, but it's food.
I think, not to take that away from you, but on the norm, I cook. And then I turn around and put the kids to sleep.
While I'm cleaning the kitchen.
So, and then after that, it's your bedtime.
It's probably been my bedtime.
But that's what I'm saying. So it's like,
move everything up.
we move anything up any further, then the kid's gonna be asleep at 6:30. I can't think going to sleep at 6:30. They're just waking up from their nap.
Babe, I don't care if they sleep. Just go in your room. Be somewhere I'm not.
Okay. See, these are the hurdles you gotta talk through, plan through.
They are
Try,
exhausting.
and then we're gonna end up back on this yellow couch and be like, that didn't work. What else are we gonna do? Like,
They're little sass baskets. They got smart mouths. And I'll just be like, that drains me too. Holding in my fury.
I know.
Brings my battery down.
These are all things which is like, let me take this off her plate. Let me. And then it's just like, guess who else is tired now?
So we both, it levels the playing field.
I don't think so.
We're both tired. That's what I mean.
Both tired. One is in need of connection and wanting sex and wanting to feel like the other partner wants it, and it's not the same, because you feel loved. Your physical connection is just like what? Just touching, just like being under me or going to sleep next to me. Those things are just cool and enough for you, right? For most times. Where I can really go without those. Like, that's fine. So it just, the way we vibe and connect is just two different ways. And trying to meet, at least in the bed, with some sexual connection or whatever, it's just like, how do we do that with the hurdles we got in our lives? Mainly these two hurdles, you know.
Mm-hmm.
One of the speakers talked about discussing comfort zones. She asked, what's a go? What do we need to keep discussing? What is out of the question at this time? Why do you think that's important for couples to, I guess, kind of have this? I think this is a really big topic, and this should be an ongoing topic. Why do you think that this is important? What do you think? And I'm going to share mine.
I do think it's important. Because if both partners aren't comfortable with something that's happening, then they need to talk about it. And I think what is and is not I was gonna say acceptable. I don't think that's the word. I think what people are comfortable with trying or doing on a regular basis changes. So if you just stop having the conversation, then there's probably missed opportunities.
I think the craziest thing about this topic is that so many men and women don't have this conversation in their own marriages. And it's been like a lot of people have been together for years. So they try things randomly without even discussing it sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And depending on the person, like it could be triggering, it could be mad uncomfortable. Yeah, I mean, this can go sour quick. What's, you want to go into this? Like, what is a goal for you?
No.
What do we need to keep discussing? What is out of the question at this time? These are just things that people should talk about. The red flag, yellow flag, and green situation that change. Have we faced this where you felt like, let me see, something you weren't cool with that I was trying to do, or vice versa?
Outside of the drought, no. But everything was off limits. So that was a little tricky.
That was extremely tricky. Do you feel comfortable with saying, or do you even know what you're comfortable with and not comfortable with? You feel comfortable with expressing that to me and telling me?
Absolutely.
That's the second one. What about the first one?
What was the first one?
Do you know what you're comfortable with and not comfortable with?
I know some things.
And you know those things because of what?
Me just being like, no thanks.
Because how it sounds?
Nerves. Yes.
Is it because you haven't done the work to like
no.
unpack these things, or
What I'm thinking about, you said unpack. What I'm thinking about to me is just like not sanitary, so I'm not interested. What?
I guess unpack didn't really help, huh?
Yeah.
Alright. We're going to continue that one later because I'm curious. Sex is a weapon in marriage. Don't slit your spouse's throat by withholding it. You think sex is a weapon?
Yeah.
Explain that.
I think sex can be weaponized. Let me say that. I don't think it's a weapon.
Okay. Weaponized in a way.
I think it's used in manipulation and control, pettiness, bitterness, resentment. I think it can be perverted in a lot of ways. I think it should be something that's beautiful and meant to connect you to someone. But it gets muddy.
Have you weaponized sex in our relationship?
Not on purpose.
Okay.
Have you felt like I weaponized it?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought.
Do you feel that way because we've had the conversation before, or you feel that way because you felt like, oh, he might think that, I'm
conversation.
Okay. I think most of this stuff requires communication. Because it's not as easy as, I don't even want to say should be, but as people think. We are two different people, two different upbringings, two different experiences, two different desires, clearly.
I think sex is much easier when you're young and carefree. When you don't have to worry about bills and kids and debt and going to work in the morning.
I feel like it's also easier when you're doing the work.
And when you don't have to, not have to. That don't sound good. When you get a break from people, we're just stuck in the house because the world's still closed, pretty much.
So you need a break?
You
need a break? You speaking for you or just in general?
I'm speaking in general. I need a lot of breaks. It's not even possible how many breaks I want. Maybe not need. Want. I told my friends I want to go on a vacation with just my girlfriends, and then just you, and then by myself. I don't even want one with the kids yet. That would be a nightmare.
So you and the kids, or just talking about the family?
The family.
Yeah, I'm for all that. I need
a guy's trip, a me trip.
I need a me trip.
And then a you trip.
I need that you trip quick.
Go somewhere.
I'm trying to go somewhere where I can enjoy myself, but
well,
right.
I can't help you with that. Talk to your president.
All right, y'all. Close it out.
What's the closeout? Like, subscribe, click the bell, leave comments.
Tell them. Don't tell me. I know what they are.
What else?
Thanks for watching another episode of EboNics podcast. You can find us everywhere where podcasts are to be found. YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher, Anchor, Spotify. We out here. Make sure you like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let us know the difficulties that you may have or are facing with your marriage or relationship regarding sex. Did you think sex would be easy? Did you think sex would be hard? Let us know. These are the things that we want to talk about and make normal, so people can walk into marriages better prepared. That's it. Till next time.
Now you doing my thing.